Hey there, Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Today we're going to take a look at the energies for you for the month of September of 2021. We're going to do a Celtic Cross. We are using the Syrian Starseed Tarot because that is the one that Spirit selected for you. And I was like, well, okay, that figures. So this should be interesting. I have only used this deck a few times, so they're very large cards, so you should be able to see the pictures. And I believe with your heightened intuition, also be able to intuit your own messages from them. What resonates with you is the truth for you. If it doesn't resonate, then it's just not your message. And so don't try to make things fit that don't fit. I think Aquarius is really good at understanding that. So I don't know why they just brought that forward. I would like to ask you, while I'm waiting for Spirit to bring me the cards, if you would hit the thumbs up. If you would hit the thumbs up, it is the lifeblood of any YouTube channel. When you hit the thumbs up, that lets the analytics know that that it will be viewed. And wow, really? No, okay, this one. Interesting. Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna shuffle those a little more because that was a big pile that came out. Your likes and your comments help to grow a channel, at least get it noticed by the analytics, so I always appreciate that. I didn't get into your energy and grab a vision before we started, but they're sending me one now. Holy cow. Hold on. Okay, so we have moved into the Aquarian energy. It comes in waves and it is waving in and out. We just came through that portal of the 8-8 gateway, and we're moving into, with September, there's a 9-9 gateway, but the 10-10 gateway coming up after that is a much larger, more intense one. You are standing on the precipice of change in your life, and it is a scary leap, but they want you to know that you have wings to fly. I'm seeing you standing on the edge of a ledge, and there is no bottom. I can't see the bottom. It is, but you literally have wings. Spirit says for you to feel supported and to feel protected as you take this opportunity to do something that you never thought you were going to do. So, all right, Aquarius, let's find out what this is. So your overall energy is the Knight of Swords, but it's called the Adept of Swords in this deck. Your thoughts. Follow your thoughts. It feels like it's a thread. That if you follow it and you follow the chain of where it goes, it will lead you to what information that you need. It's like the information is there. It's in your subconscious, and it needs to be pulled out of your subconscious through your thought process, which is interesting. Usually that's not how I think that's going to happen. So it is going to be by diving deep with your thoughts, which feels more like emotional energy, but that is what you're being asked to do, is really dive deep and look into your psyche to pull up information out of your subconscious to see where it is that is your next steps, that is where you are going. So, you see why. Okay. Okay. All right, let's turn the camera down and get into it. You have an extra card that I didn't even know happened. So, let's see what it is. Okay. I'm going to make sure you can see all these cards. There we go. All right. So, wow, lots going on. We start out with your energy, though, as we head into this month. So you're going into your 8th house of transformation, and I think you have a lot of thoughts that are rolling through your head, and it's kind of overwhelming because we start out with this 9 of orbs. This is being very overwhelmed by all the information. But I want you to look at, this is also an orb, right? But it's clear. Like, it's a clear orb, and the thought from the subconscious represented by the knight with the black horse. If it was a white horse, that'd be your conscious thinking. This is your subconscious thinking. This is at the root of the situation. And all the darkness here, it's like a lot of subconscious stuff has come up. And which is the one to focus on to clear the energy around that's the one that you follow? It's kind of a challenge here. I can see that, but I think it'll be totally worth it. So you have cards I've never seen before. I haven't used this deck a lot, but this is very cool. Okay, so in the area of what are you focused on, we have the 2 of flames. This is 2 ideas, 2 initiations, 2 things. You could be 2 people. This could be the energy of 2 people coming together. Either in business or in personal. Coming out of Leo season, which was your the season for your partnership house into your house of transformation, and then from here you move into your 9th house of communication with spirit as we finish out the month in Libra. And speaking of communication, before I forget, because I think I forgot to tell a couple of the signs, we have Mercury Retrograde happening during September on the 6th. It goes into shadow. It goes into retrograde on the 25th. And by then it's in Libra. So it's around the thoughts area. And when you have all this energy around the thoughts, I'm thinking that this retrograde is going to make you slow down and do a lot of reviewing about some thoughts. And I think you allow it to overwhelm you. And I want to encourage you to find the one to focus on that will allow you to move forward. And ignite this flame of passion about something that feels really intense. It feels important. It feels like a soul calling. In the area of your subconscious, you have the 7 of crystals, which would be like the 7 of pentacles. And it really kind of looks a lot like this. Head down, focusing on what's going on. But this is you starting to lift your head up. And the crystals are shining light. And this is opportunity. You have to get off by yourself and take a look at what are your options and your opportunities and not allow it. See how he's in the sunlight, but the 9 of orbs is in this darkness and in the depths of despair is what that feels like. The first week of September, there is a lot of energy around pulling our energy in and reflecting on missed opportunities, missed relationships, and stuff like that. And so Wednesday and Thursday, what is it, like the 2nd and the 3rd there of September, is going to be some heavy energy to overcome. And it's kind of how you're starting out this September is in that energy. And it's going to require you leaning into your strength. In the area of what resource to pull on, to use to help you through the situation this month is strength. So lean into your strength and focus instead on the opportunities and the options that are still ahead. What is left behind is already left behind. So the 7 of crystals is the 7 of pentacles. Which of these things that you are looking at is going to be the one that grows into something really big and powerful and strong? Your fortress in the back, right? So where is that opportunity? And it looks like even though it says 7, I feel like there's 2 things that you might strike a match on and say, okay, let's work toward this. Let's work toward this. I don't believe that you should take on all the projects, but maybe 2, okay? And the reason I say 2 is 1 is that the challenge I had for you is the 8 of flames. And so this would be having way too much, trying to manage way too many things all at the same time. So your challenge this month is going to be overcoming the busyness. It is going to be busy, and it's going to be hard to pull out of those 8 of flames the 2 that you're going to concentrate on, the 2 that matter. So while you're waiting for your stability and your growth and your financial opportunities to come in, you're going to be super busy. And so the challenge is that there's so much to do, but the opportunity is that you master. This is like the King of Wands, that you master the flame, that you say, yeah, okay, there might be a lot going on, but I know how to handle it. I got 2 hands, I got 2 wands, I can manage these 2 things, and I'm going to rock this month because I'm going to focus on taking care of business here. And the rest of it is just noise. It's just noise. You are trying to manifest something in the financial big time here. This is pretty amazing energy, and you're going to be successful. I want to tell you right now, you are going to be successful, and I want you to tell yourself that, because you telling yourself that you're going to be successful is so much more important than what I say. And when you understand that you are going to be successful, you're going to draw and attract to you the opportunities. You're going to know which 2 flames to concentrate on. Because here's what got going on here. In the ego, this is you. You're at the 9 of crystals. This is like the 9 of pentacles. This is the energy of independence, of wealth, of manifesting your life and attracting to you what it is that you need without any issues. Like, you have more than enough. There is abundance in that. It's not the 10, but it is abundance enough for you, and you're working toward the 10. And here you have the wisdom of the owl coming in up here. And again, all this white here, this is you consciously focusing on this, as opposed to subconsciously what's going on here. So you're moving from this seeds of intention that you have planted in the past, the 7, and you have moved to the 9. The way through to get there, I want to jump to the outcome, because here we have so many crystals hanging out. We've got the 3, which is you doing the work, showing up, doing the work, because you have the 3 and the 8. These are the 2 cards of building something, of working together in community with others, working towards something that is a very stable structure. That when you were looking here to see if they were going to grow and paying attention, here you recognize that they are growing. Okay? And he's starting to focus on just this one thing. But here you have community support. There is growth. Okay? So you are growing something. In the area of your environment, you have the 6 of Chalices, the 6 of Cups. This is, you are surrounded by a supportive network emotionally. This is family, friends, longtime acquaintances. It could be children. You are surrounded by this energy of support and love. Dip into that well. Dip into that well. When I see it, it's in a supportive role, but I don't see you focused on that. I just see you focused on action and your thoughts, and I really want to encourage you that the best way to show gratitude for anything, and in this case it would be the gratitude for the family and the friends that support you, is to take action toward them by making that phone call, meeting them for lunch, sending them a quick text in the morning. Hey, good morning, just wanted you to know I was thinking about you, and I hope you have a really great day. It doesn't have to be a lot of time, but it needs to be some sort of effort to really show the gratitude for them in your life. It's not good that the only time we look for our friends is when we're in trouble. And you're not in trouble this month. You start out feeling pretty overwhelmed, but you grab a hold of the control and you can master this if you don't allow it to get out of control. So take the time to shoot that quick text to really, oh, I know we don't have an extra card. It was this one. This is your advice. Okay, thank you. I was wondering why there was an extra card. This is your advice. So your advice is to work on your stuff, to take care of business, to work in community with others, to build a stable structure through paying attention and by following some sort of a plan and growing something. The outcome, so then, is that it grows to the 8. The outcome is the King, the master of the crystals. You will master the situation. You have the ability to master the opportunities and action and master in the financial. What great placement. And then you have the Two of Chalices. You have an opportunity to really connect with someone, one of these environmental people that are so touching to your soul in a very significant way. The emotional satisfaction with one person, the beginning of that stage, so the Two of Cups. So that's beautiful. I also want to say, I haven't gotten to the love part yet, but I'm seeing this, okay? We have two kings on the table. That is energy that has, okay, really figured some stuff out for themselves, and the Two of Chalices. So it is possible that you could master what you're supposed to, and someone in your environment is also mastering it. Together you work together, and you can have a really beautiful relationship, business or personal, together. So that is an option here. I know there's an alarm going off. I had to check to make sure it wasn't my car. I don't know if you can hear that. All right, so let's take a look at matters of health for you. But honestly, when I'm looking at this, the most important thing I could say about health before I even get a card out of here is to not let yourself get sucked into your headspace and thinking about all the negative and the things that went wrong. Instead, focus on the dream. Focus on the goal. Stay in touch with reality by doing things, by working, not sitting there and ruminating. Perseverance. That card has come out so many times. It is through perseverance. Perseverance is to me the Eight of Crystals energy. It is to me the Three of Crystals energy. It is the energy of getting up every day. It is mastering the action. Showing up every day for yourself. Whether you are trying to be healthy by how you eat, doing daily exercise to release stress, meditation practice will keep you connected to spirit. Is it that you need to keep everything in balance? Because Libra season is definitely about finding a balance for things. So the way you're going to transform your life during this month, and it is a month of transformation for you, Aquarius, is going to be by growing something. Paying attention, doing the work that is necessary to get it from the 7 to the 8. You're going to have to show up every day. You're going to have to work with other people to get it done. You are going to be able to master through perseverance. This person is not alone. They're being guided by spirit. They're also being surrounded there with energy of support, much like that Six of Cups. So who can help you? You know, you're doing really good work here. Okay, so in the area of abundance, you have your soul calling. When I see that in the area of abundance, that means that when you are in alignment with your soul purpose, that is when these crystals really grow. So focus on your passion, your hobbies for new avenues of abundance. Do what you love and let the money flow. Do what you love. And you have the secret fairy. Every garden has fairy secret. Fairy says, do a good deed for someone and not get found out. So that is, you know, that random act of kindness energy. But really, I feel like when I started reading that was pick up the phone and call your friends and just give them a chat. Send them something. If one of your friends needs something, you know, see what you can do to help them out. Do you let them know or not? Up to you. But there's a need for you to give back to the universe because the universe is clearly giving you this month. And so when you give back, when you do something out there for other people, even if it's when you're walking through the park or you're running through the park or whatever you're doing for exercise and you see trash on the ground, you pick it up and you throw it away. That is a way to give back to the universe. So there's lots of things you can do that just, you know, you're walking down the street and you notice someone forgot to shut the trunk on their car, just give it a pop down. You know, you just keep going, right? I mean, little things you can do, big things you can do, but I really want to encourage you to reach out to the people in your life that love and support you, and give them some of your time and your energy this month so that you can keep things in balance. What's really important. Okay, now let's look at love. Wow. All right. Divine Masculine Energy. This is that Strength card. This is that Master of Flames card. In the area of love, this is you being healthy. Everybody has Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine energies. When you're in the healthy Divine Masculine, as this card is, this is that energy of taking action that supports the people in your life around you. Whether it is by showing up for them in a romantic way or in a very helpful way. You know, if you're in a relationship with somebody and there are computer crashes and you know how to fix it, then showing up to help them with that is a really great thing to do. I'm just saying. You know, where can you reach out and help the people in your life that really matter to you? You're really being called to do that this month. Because with that Divine Masculine came the distorted masculine. This is the distorted masculine. Up in your headspace, feeling like the world's on top of you, feeling sad and dejected. And this is the Divine Masculine. This is the opportunity. And the distorted is like, I got to take care of everything I've got going on, and I'm going to ignore you because I don't have time for you right now, and so I just got to do my stuff. What are you going to do? Opportunity, challenge. Opportunity, challenge. How do you show up for other people in your life this month? Because what you're doing financially is growing. Yes, you need to keep working at it, but you need to work also with other people. But what are you doing? What are you giving to the people in your life that is important, that are important to you, that matters to them? It has to be something that is significant to them. And significance, quite often, Aquarius, significance doesn't mean that they need money. And they may not even need a lot of time. I think they need recognition that they're important to you, that you value them in your life. And there's a lot of ways to do that. A lot of simple, not very time-consuming ways. You know, you can make a list. Well, this is interesting. Okay, so they're saying you can make a list of the people in your life that really matter to you, and you cut them into little strips, and you put them in a little jar, and every morning when you get up, you say, oh, this is the person I'm going to shoot a text to today. And so over the course of the month, you had actually contacted like 30 friends with a quick text. You know, just, hey, good morning, how are you? I hope you're doing well. You know, I'm super busy, but I wanted you to know that you are on my mind. That way you're not inviting a long, drawn-out conversation that you don't have time for. You know, I'm really busy, but I wanted you to know you're on my mind and you're important to me and I value you in my life. And you're going to probably get a quick text back, but when you don't respond, they're going to be like, well, he said he was busy. She said she was busy. They're going to understand. Because if they're friends with you, Aquarius, they already know that about you, right? So your soul path is to pick happiness. We got the Bluebird Spirit Happiness. There's a lot on here about manifesting financial abundance for you. But the outcome has this beautiful Two of Cups, the opportunity for you to manifest true happiness in a very balanced way. To move from the 9 of crystals to the 10 of crystals. 10 of crystals means you're sharing it with somebody. If you want to move things in that direction in your life, it's important that you stay in the Divine Masculine energy, not the distorted masculine energy, where I'm too busy for the people in my life that care about me, that I'm aware that there are two individuals involved in the situation, and I'm going to make space for these people in my life. They're supporting you. The universe is asking you to connect with them. Connect. You don't have to throw money in their direction. I think people just want to know that they matter to you. So reach out and touch somebody emotionally. I don't want to get anybody in trouble here. So, all right, let's get you a crystal to work with this month. But honestly, it looks like you're working with a lot of crystals. You have the opportunity to really grow your finances while growing your emotional life this month. 2 areas to ignite with the flame of your passion: finances and relationships. And it's on your mind and it's very balanced. You can do this. You have the strength and the fortitude to do this. All right, so you have 3 that came out. One is Lapalazulu. It's I receive messages all the time and follow my internal guidance system. So this is a really great card for working with your intuition. This energy of really, connecting with your soul guidance of your subconscious, not overthinking. It's staying grounded. It's staying grounded. You notice he is sitting. He is sitting and observing his subconscious thoughts, and that's your intuition, that's your higher self coming through. So stay grounded, feel protected and safe, and promote clarity in dream time. You have Carnelian. Creativity flows through me in a myriad of ways. I courageously bring my ideas into actuality. This activates your creative mind. This is that perseverance. This is the finalizing of projects, realizing unlimited potential. It stimulates the courage, the strength to fulfill your life purpose and potential. There's something that you're going to have to be strong, and you're also going to have to decide what is truly a value and focus on those 2 things, those 2 areas of your life. And then we have Labradorite. I take time for reflection and see my life from a higher perspective. That is totally this. That is totally Aquarius energy. Observe life from a greater perspective, reflect on inner light, develop consistent spiritual practice, increase spiritual awareness, meditate regularly. Stay connected to spirit, connect with the people in your life that matter, and do the work. It's going to be a busy month. No way around it. 8 of Wands is the challenge. You're going to be busy. Organization is a gift of Virgo season. So being organized will help you get through it. And you can do this. All right. I will be back to do the weeklies. We will cover the practical advice for each week. Hopefully you'll find that helpful. And I will be back to do the October monthlies. And if I can squeeze them in, I will do mid-monthlies. But I can't promise that. It's busy for me too. All right, you guys take care. I'll talk to you soon.